The president is in Missouri talking about tax reform. He says he wants to work with both Democrats and Republicans in Congress to make this happen. We didn't get a lot of details, more of an outline of what his administration has been talking about for months. WBZ political analyst John Keller is here now with a closer look. What do you think, John?
Well, Paula, the president delivered that speech near the famous Route 66, the so-called Main Street of America, a symbol of what Mr. Trump claims is the populism behind his plan.
That means getting rid of the loopholes and complexity that primarily benefit the wealthiest Americans and special interests. Our last
Are you in there somewhere? Seriously, will Trumponomics really help bring the rich to heel in order to give the non-rich a leg up? Nonpartisan analysis of the few specifics that have been disclosed about this plan show nearly 80% of the tax savings would be pocketed by the top 20% on the income scale. And while the administration says it wants to double the standard deductions that many of us take, they may also scrap the personal exemption, which would pretty much wipe out most of that savings.
We want to bring back trillions of dollars in wealth that's parked overseas. Because of our high tax rate and horrible, outdated, bureaucratic rules.
Now, that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? But the second President Bush, George W. Bush, tried this 13 years ago, and most of the $300 billion that was repatriated was pocketed by corporate executives and shareholders, not reinvested in wages and new jobs.
We will lower taxes for middle-income Americans so they can keep more of their hard-earned paychecks, and they can do lots of things with those paychecks. And
well, that's also a pretty picture that could turn sour for us here in Massachusetts. Here's what I mean. If they follow through on talk of eliminating the state and local tax deduction for filers who itemize, that'll hurt relatively high-tax states like Massachusetts, where almost 40% of taxpayers benefit. For them, that would be a major tax hike, not a cut, Paula.
Not what they're looking for. And as we said before, John, this was sort of in broad strokes. So when do you think we can expect to see more specific details?
Yes, the details. Well, the White House has said it will defer to Congress to fill in the blanks. And it's possible Congress may throw out most of what he's offering. Keep in mind, they're dealing with Harvey relief. They're dealing with the debt limit coming up and the possible government shutdown. It's going to be dicey times ahead on Capitol Hill.
Yeah, big fights to come. All right, John Keller, thanks so much. Liam?